In order to compare data in different forms like this, you could always use division. Now we're going to arrange these from least expensive to most expensive, but the first company, 4 protein bars, cost $7. You could just do 7 divided by 4. That'll give you the cost for 1 protein bar. And using the calculator, that'll give us $1.75. And then the next company, same idea, cost divided by how many you have, and that'll give $1.50. But then the third one, we could see 1 protein bar, that just cost $2. So that's all for that third one. But that's it, because now $1.50, that's the cheapest, so Quick Bite, put it to the left. $1.75, that'll go in the middle. And $2 for Elite Meal, so most expensive. So once you get these down to a cost per one item, then it's very easy to line them up and compare. Let's look at one other example now. What is the difference in cost between these two companies for 8 hours of work? Well, neither of them gives 8 hours exactly, so we'll have to find out the cost for 1 hour. But the first one, we could do 46 divided by 2, so that'll give $23 per hour. And then the next company, for 5 hours, they charge 100, so 100 divided by 5, $20 per hour. Next, we're finding the difference, but in math, that just means subtract. So 23 minus 20, 3 is the difference. But finally, the difference over 8 hours, just multiply that by 8. So 24 is the final difference here. But another way to do that is you could just do 23 times 8, find out the cost for that company. Then do 20 times 8, find out that cost. And that'll give you these two amounts. But then we could just subtract these two, and that's another way to get 24 there. So whichever of those methods makes more sense.